Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Just want to be sure that the sound is clear. So if you're online, you can let me know if the sound is clear. Okay, hi Gold, how are you? Good morning. Please, is the sound very clear? Just let me know if it's clear, so yeah, we can start something this morning. Okay, hi Charity. Hello. Emmanuel, hello. Okay, good morning to you. Can you guys let me know if you can hear the sound? Is it very clear? Just want to be sure. Can you type in to let me know that the sound is clear before we start this morning? Hi Benjamin. Hello. Again, if you guys can hear me, just type in, let me know that the sound is very, very clear so we can start, okay? I want to be sure that you can hear me very well. All right. So today is Business Saturday. Like I said, I posted on my... Okay, that's great. Thank you. So now we can start something today. All right. So I posted something regarding today's Business Saturday. So why am I calling it Business Saturday? Because a lot of people send me questions via Facebook, and they're asking a lot of things related to business, basically. So I want to give opportunity to everyone who may not be available to watch the video to contact me when I'm not online, so I can definitely just get back to you. Yeah, at when anytime is convenient. You can always go back and read through what my answers are regarding your business questions. So that's why I've organized 2 Saturdays. So basically from now on, every month we're going to be having 2 Saturdays where I'll be online. The first and the third Saturday. The first Saturday will be Business Saturday, which is today. So basically people send me questions and I will talk about it, your business challenges, whatever you're facing, we'll trash it out. Yeah, I tell you what I think is applicable, what you need to do, to solve that problem. And then the third Saturday will be a Saturday when I have a business seminar with you, like we did the last time, where I talked to you about what's new, what's trending, or what you need to do, what you need to know about surviving in the business world. Okay, so fortunately, I have got some questions that came in during the week after posting the flyers, so I'm going to go through those questions. But before I do that, I want to let you know also that I have now a YouTube channel, and it's Naomi Knows. So you can follow me on my YouTube channel, and every video I do online will be available on the YouTube channel. So you can always go back through everything I said, and you can practically apply them. Then like I said, I have a YouTube channel, so follow me on YouTube. And also you can like our Facebook page. My Facebook page is NN Business Academy, so you can like our page. When you like our page, you get notifications on our business seminar. Whatever post, anything I post, you're going to get notifications about it. So ensure that you like my Facebook page, NN Business Academy, not Naomi Knows, but NN Business Academy. You can write a review if you like my videos and you've benefited from it. You also are in my class and you're benefiting as well. It will be really lovely for you to leave a review on that page so people know what we're doing. I'm not doing this for money. I'm passionate about helping people, helping youths in Nigeria, all across the world, succeed in their business. So people may feel like, oh, are you applying these things? Yes, I'm applying them. And if they're not working, then I'm not going to tell you. So I want you guys to succeed in your business, and that's why I'm doing this. All right. So for those that are joining, welcome. Thank you so much for being online. Ejiro, David, Johnny, Ricky, thank you so much for joining me this morning. We're going to give more time for people to come in. But if you have a question, you have a business question to ask, and you're not being able to get that across, you can send it to my WhatsApp number. It's +234 708120 2508. I'm gonna repeat that: +2347081202508. So if you have a question regarding business, having any challenges, or you can quickly send that in, and I'll make sure that I answer your questions. Okay, so we're going to start with the very first question. I'll try as much as possible to slow down. I'll try not to rush through so you can have better understanding and you can hear clearly my answers. Okay, the first question I have here that was sent to me, the first question was about vision. And this person is saying, why should I have a vision for my business? Well, how do I write my vision, my mission statement? How do I get it across? How do I formulate that vision, mission, and goal? How do I do that? Now, it's very important for you to have a vision for your business and have a mission as well as a goal. Most people feel it's not relevant. They feel it's more of an academia thing, it's more of a professional thing. But if you look at it this way, someone selling, let's say, vegetable in the marketplace has a vision. He or she may not have written it down in the terms that you would have written it down or in a way that you understand, but then they have a vision. They may say, oh, I want to be number one selling a market seller of vegetable in the market, or I want to overtake my opponent. But then they do have a vision. So why should you write a vision? So I've redefined it and made it easy for people to rewrite their vision to help them understand, because most companies have vision and mission that are vague, so it's kind of like big. So for example, I say I want to have my vision is to become a global market supplier. That's quite vague. Market supplier of what? In what product? Is it a service? Do you understand? So it shouldn't be profits. When we are in secondary school, they usually teach us that what is the main goal of every business, and we say profit, to make profit. But the truth is that is not the major in quote, a major reason why people go into business. Some people say it's for profit, and they do believe that it's for profit, but for me, I see it in a different angle. Because if you are saying I'm going into business just to make profit, then there'll be no need for you to be afraid of competition. Why? Because you'll be very much quite satisfied with where you are in terms of, profit making. So if you're able to make profit out of selling 50 products to 50 customers, then you're okay. But that's not it. And then again, looking at it from the profit angle, if you're able to get subsidized products that are not up to standard, that are not quality, they are not good, you'll be so concerned about making profit that you will not think about creating a brand, creating value. But the thing is that being concerned about brand, being concerned about value, it all ends you up building efficiency, carrying out your business processes effectively, and then ending up making profit. So profit is still in place, but that should not be the reason why people set their goal or people set their vision. But it's very important that if you want to start a company, you want to have a business, you want a business, you need to have a vision. Not having a vision for your business, not having a mission for your business, it's like someone standing at the bus stop and you're saying, I'm taking a bus, but you get into a bus going to Cambridge, but you're not going to Cambridge. Or you get a bus going to Ikeja, but you're not going to Ikeja. You're just in the bus and say, wherever destination it takes me. That's what happens to people who do not plan. That's what happens to people who do not have a vision. So if I'm going into a business, I must understand that having a vision is very, very important for me. Now, how do I set my vision? Having said all this, how do I know what's right for me? How do I write it out? How do I make it plain? How do I make my vision not vague? I'm going to teach you, I'm going to tell you right now, is considering it from the angle of value. So we know, if I ask you now, type in your vision, type in your mission, you see it's a bit interconnected, but it shouldn't be that way towards the company. But you have to look at it in a way that vision is pointing towards the direction of the value it creates to your company or your business, and mission is pointing towards the direction it creates of value to your customer. So it's value, vision to your business, mission to your customers. So I took the liberty of getting the vision of Toyota Motors, which I'm going to read out to you. Toyota Motors sales in USA. It's a big company. We all know Toyota cars, and their mission and vision statement is as follows. Their mission statement is to attract and attain customers with high valued products and services and the most satisfying ownership experience in America. You see, so that is their mission. You see, the mission is directed towards customer value, towards creating value for the customers. You see that why their vision, is to be the most successful and respected car company in America. You see, so that is a big vision, it's a global vision. They want to be the most successful and the most respected car company in America. But while doing that, their mission to the customer. So you have a vision and you have a mission. Mission is who you're sent to. What do you want to provide for them? They are giving value. So when you're setting your business vision, let's take a more simpler example. Okay, I want to go into the hair business, for example. My vision is to ensure that I become number one hair seller or manufacturer of high quality hair products in the world. What is my mission? My mission is to provide high good quality hair products to customers who need it, or good non-shedding hair products to customers who need it. So my target will be to those customers who have the need of the product that I am providing, and also being able to satisfy their needs. Do you understand? So you need to have a vision. This is how to create a vision on value. Create a mission on value. Then your goals helps to break down your vision, what you want to achieve, into bits. So I say I want to be a global leader in the electronics industry, and then my goal will be to provide electronics or go into electronics market and provide electronics in Nigeria within the next 3 years. So if I succeed with that goal in Nigeria, then I can move on to Namibia, I can move on to Ghana. And in no time, you realize that you are achieving your goal, your entire vision of being a global leader. Do you understand? So that's how it starts. That's how you start. And so I'll move on to the next question. The next question talks about how to launch a product successfully. Someone asked, how do I launch a product successfully into the market? What do I need to do? What do I need to know? Now, in launching a product, there are 3 aspects that you should look at, which is, I developed this, if you like, you call it a framework or a model, but it's copyrighted by me. You're looking at 3 aspects: the market, the customer, and the product. So you need to have market knowledge, you need to have product knowledge, and you need to have customer knowledge. These 3 aspects are very, very important for launching a product or a service. So a service is something, for example, you're a cleaning company, or products, maybe you're selling tissue papers or hair care products, whatever it is. But whether you're in the product industry or you're in the service industry, these are 3 key areas that you must look at. So starting with the market knowledge. Market knowledge talks about, it helps you look overall at who your competitors are and what's happening in the market. Who are the major players? Who are the weak links? Who are the stronger ones? What do I need to know about the market? So you need to understand your market. Very important. So for example, I wanted to open a shop where I am, and I had to look in critically to see who are those existing in the market currently. Okay, these people are there. What are they selling? What are their business processes? What are customers saying about their product? Are customers satisfied about their product? I think I talked about it last time. So you can create that. You can use that to create an advantage for yourself in the market if you know exactly what the market is about. Then secondly, you talk about product knowledge. You have to know about what you are selling. You have to know very much, because why? Don't market knowledge will give you ability to understand the market environment, but product knowledge will help you understand, will help you build confidence in what you're selling. Again, I give an example. I have this hair on my hair for 1 week now, and it's a hair that I sell. And when I bought it from my supplier, she said, "Oh, this hair is 100% virgin human hair," and I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." So when I started selling to my customers, I told them, oh, it's 100% virgin human hair. And because I've been in the business for a while, people can easily trust me. But then I wanted to, as a good business person, I wanted to know very much about the product, because someone could use it for 3 months and come back with a complaint. I say, no, I want to use the hair and see how it really feels and how it really is. So I spoke to customers. I reached out to my customers and found out, oh, how's the hair? Have you fixed your hair? Oh, it's nice. Do you like it? Do you like the feel on it? Wow, it's so soft and lovely. And I said, okay, I want to also feel the soft and loveliness of the hair. And I had it installed on, and it's been great. It's been wonderful. I've not applied any oil. All I do is just put in water. Some days I put in water, some days I don't. So now what does that do for me? It gives me more confidence to talk to people about my product. It gives me more confidence to tell people, oh, this product I'm selling is actually really good. So product knowledge is very important. You know what you are selling. You have all the information. So you are not surprised. You are able to communicate with customers and let them know, this is what I'm selling, and I'm so confident that this product is going to give you this. Because why? I mentioned the last time that there is a model called the gap model, which helps you measure expectation. So product expectation that the customers have about your product, what you finally deliver to them, the gap between. So companies should be able to bridge the gap. Businesses should be able to bridge the gap. So if I say Samuel, for example, is selling telephones, and he says, oh, I'm having this telephone for this 50,000 naira. This telephone is 2 gig, is this RAM, it has high quality camera, you can do this, you can do that, GPS and all of that. I'm excited. It gets me excited. The specification gets me excited and say, oh, I'm going to have this, I'm going to be able to do this with the phone. Now what happens if I buy the phone and it doesn't give me that beautiful picture that I want? Expectation goes down and I'm not satisfied. So the gap model says you should be able to bridge the gap completely. You should be able to, if not absolutely completely, but it's important that you bridge the gap so that when people get your products, what is promised, what is expected is also what is delivered, right? Okay, so lastly, customer knowledge. I've talked about market knowledge, I've talked about product knowledge, I've talked about customer knowledge. I want to talk about customer knowledge now, sorry. So customer knowledge is you being able to identify the needs of the customers. So if you look at, for example, your competitors' business processes, you'll be able to identify what is lacking. You know, what is lacking, what are customers complaining about, what do they need that a particular business at the moment is not offering. So you know about what their needs are. You'll be able to develop a product to suit their needs, which is very, very, very important for you. So product knowledge will give you confidence about your knowledge, about your product. Customer knowledge will give you confidence in communicating what you're selling to your customers. The market knowledge will give you confidence in competing effectively with your competitors. So this is very important. So if you want to launch a product, like I said, you have to know these 3 aspects. You have to be able to apply them. What I'm telling you is very, very much practicable, is applicable, and it works. So if you can do that, then you definitely see that your product will be launched successful in the market. Okay, so the next question I want to go through as a third question. Let me just get that quickly. Thanks for everyone who is joining right now. I'm answering questions online, so if, like I said, if you have questions, you can quickly send them into my WhatsApp number and I would answer your questions. So I have another question here. Let me just read this quickly. Question just came in now. Okay, this person says, I have a restaurant in a university, and I have 2 persons working for me, and they want to work on their own terms and condition. Because they feel that they are more knowledgeable about the business, but I have a different perspective. So they see me as a tyrant boss. How do I get them to work the way that I want in order to ensure success for my business? Now, you have people that are working for you. You're a restaurant, so you're selling food. You have a product, yeah. Now, your question is, these people have ideas. They are communicating these ideas to you, but You have your own perspective. Now, communication is very important in business. Whatever you're doing in life, communication is very important. How you communicate is vital to how people are going to behave in a workplace. Yeah, they may see you as a tyrant boss if what they are telling you, maybe your response is no, that's not going to work, it's my business. First two things you have to understand is you are the owner of the business. Number two, you're a leader. You're the one who communicates the vision to the people. You're the one who tells them that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to achieve for my business. And if they are not able to, they're not understanding what you're saying, what you're communicating, they don't believe in that vision, then it's been very, very difficult for them to perform. Because, you have to understand that these people, they are people that work with you, but they also communicate with the customers. Yeah, they're out there talking to the customers when you're not there. They're out there serving the food, and some of them even prepare the meals. So if they are upset with you, they probably not prepare the meals very well. They probably not communicate with customer very well. And customer service is very, very important in business. In every company is key to succeeding in your business. Customer service is very important. So what you need to do is to speak to them, find out what their ideas are, and then measure and see, is this idea, is it applicable? Is it good for my business? What sort of impact is this idea that they are bringing up going to have on my business? Do you understand? So you look at it. So for example, they're telling you, oh, I think we need to change the food menu, or this food menu is being served in this other restaurant, or people are not actually buying this menu. You have to understand where exactly are they coming from. Yeah, because some of your workers may have had experience in other restaurants, and they've seen what their bosses have done, they've seen what has worked, and they've seen what hasn't worked. So they're trying to apply, that same expertise on that knowledge on your business. So communicate, speak to them, and find out. Then you wait. So you may, instead of saying no to them directly and say, no, I'm the boss of the business, this was gonna go, this was gonna go, this was not gonna go. Rather than doing that, why not tell them, okay, I'm going to get back to you on that. Oh, I think it's a beautiful idea. Because people tend to work with you, easily. People tend to work with you easily when they see you as a friend rather than as a boss. And that's one thing I implement. That's one thing I do repeatedly all throughout my business. Whatever I'm doing, I get ideas. I try to get ideas from people that are around me to know what they think about what I'm doing, what can be changed. And before you see, people are committed to you and they want to help you because they feel at ease telling you what you need to do rather than backbiting you. So you need to do that because that's really going to help you. So communicate with them and find out exactly what it is that they want you to change and explain to them why maybe you cannot change it at the moment. I think you gave an example in your question. You said something about them saying you need to introduce more food types into your food menu. You need to introduce different type of food and you're just starting off. So rather than getting angry with them, why not speak to them and find out from them, oh, okay, you want me to add this particular food, okay, but I think it's too early for now because we're just starting out our business, so we need more time to actually incorporate that, right? So try out the idea for a week or two, see how it goes. If it goes fine, then fine, kudos to them. If it doesn't go fine, then you can go back to them, give them feedback and say, oh, we tried this and it didn't work, and this is the reason why I said we don't want to do that. But don't come off to them as someone that's not willing to listen, as someone that's a tyrant, because that's not going to work for you. That's not going to work, because even if you fire them, they can go on to tell your customers what kind of boss you are, and that's going to spoil business for you. So it's important that you communicate calmly to them, because your employees are very, very important in your business. Okay, so for those that are just joining us, today's Business Saturday, and today I'll be answering questions relating to business. So whatever questions you have, you can send it to my WhatsApp number at +234 7081 202508, and I'll answer your questions, right? And also I have a YouTube channel where every video that I do online will be available on YouTube, so you can go on YouTube and watch it afterwards. And also have a Facebook page called NN Business Academy. So go to NN Business Academy, like our Facebook page. You can get notifications on every seminar we're doing and whatever events that we have coming up. Okay, that being said, I'm going to go to the next question. So this question is from Lovett. She's saying she's into the sale of accessories and public she's also a public speaker. And she says that I have a great business idea, but no finance. Secondly, I just graduated from the university with great passion to reach young people. How do I translate this into a business and monetize my ideas, talent, skills, and gifts? Okay, the first thing you said is that you have a great business idea but no finance, right? Okay, so next 2 Saturdays from now, which is going to be the 19th of August. Yeah, the 19th of August is going to be the third Saturday of this month. I'm going to be having a business seminar online here where I'm going to tell you about 4 key elements for starting a business without capital. So a lot of persons have ideas, they don't have money to start, and they're thinking, how am I going to start this business? What am I going to do? So that Saturday you have to be online. I'm going to talk about that. So that would solve that question that you asked, that you have a great business idea but you do not have the finance to start it. I'm going to tell you what you need to do, what people you need to get to, how to get to these people. You have to start that business. So I'm going to move on to your second question. You said you just graduated from the university with a great passion to reach young people. How do you translate this into a business and monetize your ideas? Now, the mistake most people make is that when they want to start a business or go into public speaking, they're thinking of, how do I make money out of it? How do I monetize this? How do I sell into a product? My advice to you is not to focus on the profit side of it, because the reason is because in a world where we are in now, you have the internet, you have lots of products out there, and it's increasingly difficult for you to actually launch a new product. It's getting really, really difficult for you to launch a product into the market because there are so many products there and people have access to it easily. So it's hard to convince people that this thing I'm actually going to sell is going to be great, it's going to be this. That's how I was talking about introducing the concept of you having a product knowledge that helps build your confidence around what you're selling. But then you launching something to the market, first of all, you have to do what we call product testing. So launching to the market for free. Yeah. So when you launch into the market for free, you can get feedback from people. A lot of businesses doing now. Tesco, big companies in the UK, all around the world, they send you emails. You get, I believe some of you must have gotten some emails like that. They send you, test this product for free, test and keep. Why are they doing that? Because you can't just launch a product into the market and expect people to jump in and say, there's a new haircut product I want to just buy. People go online and they check reviews. They check what are people saying about this product, and that influences their buying habit. That influences the decision they're going to make on your product, whether they're going to buy it or not. Do you understand? So what you need to do is to, like I said, do a trial, a free test in the market. So if it's public speaking, start talking to people around you, start talking to people online, getting yourself out there. People will get to know you, and when they see that you've created value, then you can start talking about money, right? So also the same thing goes for the products. You may not necessarily launch a product for free, but you may not give it to 100 persons, but what you can do is to give it to your friend, give it to someone who can give you an objective and unbiased feedback, right? So you can do that before you can start translating, the business or whatever it is into something that can fetch you money. Then one other thing you can do, there is a concept called resource-based view that I've written down here that can help you. It has 4 key elements in it. The first one is value. The second one is rare. Third one is immutability, and the last one is organizational capability. So for the first one, value, what this does, it helps you look at how well you can utilize your competitive advantage using the resources that you have available. So the first one, value, is looking at from a product aspect. You're looking at what value can this product create for my customers? What value can this product bring back to my company? That's for value, V. Then for R is rarity. How rare is this product that I want to offer? How scarce is it? Have people seen it before? Okay, if they have not, okay, so it means you have you can rate yourself really quite high on that. Your product or whatever service you want to offer is rare. Then imitability. How easy it is for people to imitate what I'm doing. It's not easy to talk to people online. It's not easy to be confident and answer questions, and you know that, oh, these answers I'm giving is really applicable and it's going to work for people if they, applied in their business. You understand? So how imitable is it? Then the last one is organizational capability. So what is your capability to use the resources you have to create competitive advantage for you? Do you understand? So if you look at those 4 key elements, you should be able to understand very well, gain more knowledge about what you want, what product you want to offer. For example, motivational speaking, there was a particular year when motivational speaking was very, very popular, where we had the likes of Fela Duratoye. I remember when I was in the University of Benin then, and he would come to the auditorium to speak, and a lot of persons would be there. He gave birth to so many motivational speakers. Everyone wanted to be a motivational speaker. When you ask, what am I? Motivational speaker. But now, do you hear about that? No. So it's kind of like the popularity is kind of like going down gradually, because people tend to get tired of some certain things. But I looked at it and said, I want to speak to people online. I want to talk to people about business. But I said, I don't want to motivate you. I can motivate you and say, oh, you can do it. Oh, God is on your side and all of that. But I want to give practical advice that people can apply, something that will work, because people are tired of hearing, oh, you can do this, but no one tells you how to do that. And that's what I'm offering, the how to achieve them. So, okay, love it. So you can do that. And then someone else asked a question, and that would be, I think, the last question. This 30 minutes was supposed to end. Video is going to last for 30 minutes or 1 hour, depends on how many questions we've got. But this so far, I have just one more question here. It says, when you seem to have lots of ideas, and of course there is need to focus on one. He said, what do? You have lots of ideas and there's a need to focus on one idea. What do you do? Now, what you need to do is this. Write down all your ideas. And then you can link each one together in terms of looking at how you can easily move from one, maybe in terms of diversification. So if, for example, you say you want to go into the fashion industry. The fashion industry is a great industry and you have a lot of ideas. You need to be able to streamline what you want to do to one sector. Offering men's clothing, women's clothing, children's clothing, old people's clothing, it gets you all messed up all around the place. But you can, to help your mind focus and think and to build gradually. If you're really serious about building a business, so build gradually, you have to narrow it down and segment into a particular sector. So you want to go into women's fashion, you want to go into the fashion industry. What part of it? Women's fashion. Women's fashion, what part of women's fashion? Is it kids? Female fashion, sorry. The women, you have kids, you have teenagers, you have let's say adults, you have older people. Now you have to focus what area, what do I want to product I want to offer. There's a company here, I've forgotten the name of the company, but they sell just female wears. They don't sell old people's, and what they did is to define their business and say, this is one thing I know that I want to do. This is the area I want to focus on. I do not want to sell to old people. I want to sell to young people. And people know them for that. They've created a brand for themselves. So if you have so many ideas, you have to narrow it down to one particular sector. I said, okay, this is what I want to do. Then you can easily move from kids fashion, for example, into the adult section. Okay, the adult section, between what age and what age? So you have, because there are different kind of customers with different needs. So that creates a whole big market for you. But as long as you have an idea, I always tell people, as long as you have an idea, there are people who would listen to you. As long as you have a product, there is a market for your product, and there are customers for your product. So it doesn't matter how many people have been, in the business, how many people have been existing in the market for how long, what period of time. But people are being born every day. People die every day. So business opportunities arise every day. People build on what has been existing. People build on concepts. People build on business ideas that have been existing. So all you need to do is to look through. For example, a long time ago, when I was still in the university, I had a very mega idea to bring in to Nigeria, to import from Asia, China specifically, to bring into the country phone booths that can help people make calls at night. So basically, if people are stranded, I looked at it and said, people get stranded in the night. They're being robbed, or something bad is happening, or an emergency. We do not really have an emergency line at that time to call if there is a problem, someone is dying, or there's been an accident. I said, what if there is a phone booth at every location? I know most countries are getting rid of it, but then we as a country are getting to that age where we have need of that product. And I thought about bringing it in the country, put it at specific locations where people can easily access it. So say you're traveling on the highway and you have a flat tire. Imagine there is a phone booth along the way, at every stop, at every village. It's just like you have mechanic workshops where you have flat tire, you can rush on and get your tires pumped. That's nice, isn't it? So imagine you have a phone booth. You drive from Benin to Wari. At the entrance is a phone booth. You drive halfway through, there's another phone booth. So whenever you're stranded, you know that you may not have airtime on your phone, but you have a machine that can take coins, that can take cards, and you can just make a call. People know where you are. So that's what I was thinking of, and say, how do I bring this in? But at that time, I didn't have the resources. At that time, I didn't have the money. And now I still don't have that kind of money to bring in that kind of product into the country, but it's still an idea. So you may have so many ideas around you, but you have to select the one that's applicable now. You have to select the one that you can do now. And don't be afraid to let go of ideas. So, I'm holding on to this idea. It has to work. No one must hear about it. Sometimes it helps to liaise with people. It helps to talk to people about it, your ideas, because it gives you better understanding about what you want to do. Like we've been having our business classes, mentorship class online, and it's been really awesome. Some of my students, it's been really great to see the ideas are working, and have these people around me that are so sagacious, and they have so much determination. And I was talking to one that wanted to open a restaurant, and he was very excited about speaking to me online about it, and we talked about it. We looked at the challenges of the business, and I told him what practically to do, and I gave him ideas what he should apply. And the next class, because we have the class weekly, and the next class he came and was telling me, I've already applied this. And I was like, whoa, I didn't even know you even opened a restaurant. I thought that was just an idea. But it really helps to see that people are actually applying what they are being taught. And that's what this is about, helping people. So you have a business, you have a challenge, or you have an idea. Because if you don't talk to people about it, you really won't see the opportunity. There are a lot of opportunities out there. I always say there are a lot of opportunities. So it depends on you. So like I said, before I deviate from the question, let me go back to the question. So like I said, so narrow down your idea to something that you can do now. And then you can write down the rest ideas, keep it in a book, have a diary. That's what I have. I have a diary where I write down all my ideas. And my greatest vision is to have a company that will have subsidiaries all over the world. Wherever I see people, I tell them, that is my vision. But I have to start. Well, what does that have to do with speaking to people online? Why? Because I'm passionate about business. I'm passionate about helping people. So even though I cannot, have all those ideas implemented at the time, but I derive pleasure from seeing other people succeed. And that's why I'm having this live video. It's not easy to speak to people online, like I said. But then I'm grateful for everyone that has sent in questions today. I'm grateful to everyone that has been online today. So let me see if there are no more questions, or there are any more you can send, and I'll answer your question. So let me just go over what I said, because it's already 10:41 and we're stopping by 11, right? Or before 11. So the first question we asked, for those that are just joining, the first question that was asked was about vision, how to create vision, mission, and goal for your business. And I have talked about that. You have to do that in terms of value, looking at it. Let value be your guide. What value are you bringing to your company? So for vision is to your company. Why? The mission is to your customers, and the goal is breaking down your vision into bits. So your vision is to be a global supplier in what? So it has to be specific. Okay, I gave an example of Toyota car industry. Their vision, just gonna read that again. Their vision is to be the most successful and respected car company in America. And are they not? Yes, very much so. Yeah, do they have competitors? But they're there. And their mission is to attract and attain customers with high value products. So how do they want to attract the customers? Through providing high value product. That is their mission. So that's a mission to the customers, and create a satisfying ownership experience for their customers through their product. So if I have a Toyota car, I have an ownership experience. So many of you out there, you've driven a Toyota car. What has been your experience? What feedback can you give? The feedback or the experience you have, does it correlate? Does it match up with what was promised? Do you understand? So create your vision, create your mission, create your goal for your business based on value, and then break it down into what you want to do by setting short-term goals which can help you. So the second question they asked was, how do I successfully launch a product into the market? How do I have a product, I have an idea, how do I launch it? How do I ensure that this idea I have is going to be successful, or this product I have is going to sell? You have that confidence. How do you build that confidence? 3 ways: product knowledge, customer knowledge, and market knowledge. So you have to have these 3 aspects. Answer the questions that come up from these 3 aspects. You have to have it answered. So do you know about your product? Do you know about your customers? What do you know about your market? So the market, the competitors, people already existing in business, what they are doing, their business processes, what is lacking in the market. Secondly, the product knowledge, the product you want to sell. How well do you know about the product? What do you know about the product? And then third is your customers. What do they need? So like I gave an example of this hair. I said people are complaining, they're like, oh, there are fake hairs here, there are fake hairs there. It's always shedding, it's always tangling, it doesn't last. So that tells you that customers want hair that doesn't shed, that doesn't tangle, that is durable, that retains coils, that is beautiful. So if I'm marketing my product, I'm going to incorporate these things, these needs into the product, and let customers know that this hair you're selling doesn't shed, it doesn't tangle. Get reviews, get people to give you feedback. Yeah, so you know about your product. Yeah, you know about your market, and then you know about your customers' needs. And being able to put these 3 things together, if you are able to apply them, then you're going to launch your product successfully into the marketplace. And also we got another question about restaurant, which I answered, about working, leadership, being able to manage your employees in the workplace, being a leader that can answer, that can take criticism, being a leader that can take feedback, being a leader that can incorporate, handle queries in a bright and proper manner, knowing that your employees are not your enemies, but they are your team leaders, they are your teammates. They work with you to achieve your vision. So if you're not working properly with your employees, then you're going to have a problem. So gone are the days where people behave like tyrants. Yeah, employees are human beings. They also have an expectation. When people apply for jobs nowadays, they look at it and they say, oh, I'm applying for this job. You go for an interview and they're asking you, what value can you bring to this company? Why don't also ask the company, what value are you going to give to me? What value am I going to get? That's what I advise people to do. That's what I do when I go for interviews. I ask them, is there an opportunity for career progression? How fast do people progress in a company from one level to another. What value? What is your company's vision? What do you want to achieve? So you have to understand who you're working for, what service they are offering, what benefits that going to bring to you, as well as what benefits you're going to bring to that company. Yeah. And then another question someone asked about being an accessory business, starting a business without money, and I said that I'm going to talk about that on the 19th of August, which is the third Saturday of this month. We're going to have a wonderful time online. We're going to be talking about how to start a business without capital, what you need to do. Just 4 tips, 4 powerful tips that you can incorporate. Is going to change your mindset completely. If you are available, or if you have something to do, it's just a 1 hour section, basically 30 minutes to 1 hour, and we're done. But ensure that you're online and ensure that you apply these things that I'm telling you, because they're really going to work, right? And the last question was about how to narrow down, how to pick an idea from a stream, a bowl of ideas. You have so many ideas in your mind. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this business. You can't do everything at the same time. So what do? You select the one that you can power with the available resources you have now. Or I have money, I have friends, I have this, I have that. So you put that all together and say, this thing, I can do it now, I can achieve it now. And you start from there. When you start from there, you start building consistently. You start building, putting yourself in check, giving yourself feedback, and learning from your mistakes. So it's much better. But knowing about your business is very important. Knowing the kind of business you want to go into is very important, because people can easily deceive you. You can easily make mistakes when you don't have information. So it's very, very important. So remember, like I said, I have a YouTube channel, and this video is going to be available on YouTube. So I'm going to leave this video online on Facebook, so you can always play and go over everything we said. I'm going to make sure it's available on YouTube as well. And then every month, like I said, every month, don't forget, tell everyone around you, every month I'm going to be online twice, 2 Saturdays monthly. We've done 1 Saturday today, and the next Saturday is going to be on the 19th of August this month, 2017. Don't miss it. So I'm going to be online every Saturday, 2 Saturdays every month, sorry. And we're going to be talking about, the first Saturday is going to be for questions, the next Saturday is going to be for seminars. So it gives you a lot of time, space to send in questions. Whatever question you have, you need guide, you need mentorship, you need someone to coach you through, I'm available. Just send me a message and I'll give you feedback. Yeah, unbiased feedback. And then also we have a Facebook page called NN Business Academy. I want you to please go on that page and like it right now and leave a review. If this video has been nice, it has been beneficial, you have learned something, you have learned anything at all from this live feed, all you need to do is go on NN Business Academy Facebook page and like and leave a review, because it helps people to know what we're doing. We're not doing it for money, we're doing it for free. So ensure that you leave a review on our page. We very much appreciate it. Then also you can follow us on the Facebook page as well. Our Facebook page is NN Business Academy. Like I said, if you follow us there, you can get notifications of every seminar that's coming up, or events, or what we're doing, or if we have free packages or whatever we're doing. Very soon we're going to have a business competition where people are going to win prizes. It's coming up very soon, so get prepared. For those of you that have businesses and you need capital, we get people to sponsor that. So I believe we've come to the end of today's live broadcast. Thank you so much for being online. To David, to Benjamin, to Femi, to Samede, to Charity, to everyone that has been online today, I want to say a big thank you to you for joining me this Saturday. And I do look forward to seeing you on the 19th of August. So don't forget, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everyone around you what is happening, what we are doing. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful Sunday service tomorrow. Have a wonderful weekend and a new week ahead. I'll see you on the 19th of August. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye for now.